Hello everybody, this video will tell you us about the assembler and cross assemblers. First of all, what does an assembler do? To use the assembler, we need a source program, and the source program consists of programmer written assembly language instructions. These instructions can be written using mnemonic opcodes and labels. The assembly language source programs must be in a machine readable form when passed to the assembler. The Intellect Development System includes a text editor that will help us maintain source programs as paper type files. The 8085 assembler for Windows. The 8085 cross assembler is a sophisticated relocatable macro cross assembler that generates opcode for 8085 and 8080A microprocessors. It comes with the embedded development studio that runs under Windows 9X, Windows NT 4.0, Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, and Windows 8. The relocatable macro cross assembler. The cross assembler. What does a cross assembler do? The cross assembler converts assembly language code into an intermediate object module format, which is subsequently linked with the other intermediate object modules to create the final program. Features of the cross assemblers are high speed assembly to create relocatable object module, standard manufacturer's mnemonics, nestable macros with full argument passing, nestable condition assembly, and complex expression evaluation. Uppercase opcode mnemonics, upper lowercase macro names with up to 255 significant characters. And the cross assemblers can also debug output of symbolic information. The linker, what does a linker do? Linker combine object modules that created with the compiler and or assembler to create the final code that will run on your target system. It carries out the following functions. It scans each module to collect segments and variable information. It finalizes the values and all variables and calculates the result of any incomplete expression. It extracts and relocates the code from each module to produce the final target program, and it also arranges and positions segment at the appropriate memory locations to suit the memory organizations of the target system and any specific location information supplied by the user. The targeted program can be produced in a number of different formats, including Intel Hex, Motorola S records, and many more. An optional link map will show the final location and sizes of all the segments and the values of all global variables. And then we will debug the output. The assembler can optionally generate full source level debug information. The linker updates these debug records to take account of final locations of the target program. The debuggers and in-circuit emulators that support this powerful format can then use it to facilitate full source level debugging. The library manager. Instead of being used to create a final target program, the object modules produced by the compiler and assembler can be integrated into a library. The library manager performs the task of adding modules to an existing library, listing the contents of a library, removing or extracting the modules from an existing library, and combining object modules into a library. The make utility simplifies the task of keeping object files, libraries, and target programs up to date. It detects if the source or dependency file have changed since the last build and runs on the appropriate tools, compiler, assemblers, linker, or library manager to rebuild out of date files. It supports many advanced features including macros, inference rules, conditional instruction, inclusion, and other preprocessing directives and inline files with automatic temporary file creation. Although the Embedded Development Studio uses its own integrated routine to keep projects up to date, this standalone make utility can be used to build projects on the command line from within other applications. The Embedded Development Studio will automatically create a fake file which is fully compatible with the standalone make utility. The requirements of the host system should be: it should be IBM compatible PC with an Intel Pentium or above running Windows 9X, Windows ME, Windows 9 NT 4.0, Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7 or Windows 8. Thank you.